back to my channel. This is your next 48 reading. We're currently in a new moon in Taurus. If you're new to my channel, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, and see what's going on with you for the next 48. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect this reading, protect their energy as well, and please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Hey Gemini, for your reading today, we're going to be using the Moonology Oracle because we are in a new moon energy. All right, we're also going to be using our original Rider-Waite tarot deck, and we'll be answering one of your questions at the end with the Angel Answers Oracle deck. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new to my reading, we're going to do a general collective message. Once we do the general collective Gemini message, we're going to break it up by deacon to see how it resonates with your deacon. Your deacon would be, the first deacon is May 21st to May 31st. The second is June 1st to June 10th. The third is June 21st. All right, so stay for the whole reading. What's the overall messages for the Gemini collective with this new moon in Taurus energy? This new moon in Taurus energy, Gemini, is Venusian. All right, so we know the Taurus energy is for Geminis. It's really more of affecting your Gemini, Cancer, let's see, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, 4, 5, your 5th house, and your 11th house. I had to think about it. All right, so anyhow, move forward. So Gemini, the overall energy that you're getting for the full moon, new moon in Taurus energy is conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So what this is letting me know that during this new moon energy that you're experiencing, a lot of things are going to be revealed to you, possibly in your dream state, but things are going to be uncovered. But the thing about this full moon eclipse energy, and I want you guys to realize that, you know, the eclipse is quiet. There's no noise that happens when the eclipse happens. It's not a thunderstorm. There's no earthquake. It just happens. So this is like high priestess energy. So if you're new to my channel, I call this energy peep shit. Peep shit meaning be quiet. You see how the moon's behind the trees? Like, I see you. I'm watching. I see you. But I ain't gonna say nothing because the moon is quiet. You never hear when the sun rises or when the sun sets or when the moon appears. It just happens. Something is just going to happen. Then you have here a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo energy. Okay, so when this is talking about being very detailed and analytical, but paying attention to the small things. So it's not going to be something that is uncovered that is a big, like, oh, like, okay, it's small little details. It could be small little words, small little movements. Some of you could be very versed in body language, or like you are like a master communicator, which is Gemini energy, but it's like you may have actually studied body language, or you need to. Like, go on TikTok and just start watching like body language videos. Like, I wanted this person like me. How come every time they sit next to me, they turn their legs this way or their eyes shift that way? You know, TikTok is the home of information. Now go on TikTok or Google like signs of body language of when somebody's lying or something. Some of y'all need to do that and start paying attention to the small details, because something is being revealed to you through a small detail, and I'm getting heavy that it's like some type of body language or like shifty eye movement. What is this? Let's see if we can get deeper into it. It's like something's being revealed, but it's like you got to be paying attention and you can't be talking too much. You may get silenced. So it's like, what I mean, like you may get silenced. Let's just say like you get sick or something like that and you don't feel like talking. Sometimes the universe sends you signs. It's like, because, you know, a lot of times Gemini, when they down for the count, they down for the count. They don't feel like talking. When you don't feel good, you don't feel like talking about shit. You just gonna be quiet. That's being happy. If you catch a cold or you get a headache in the next couple of days, it's for a reason, because they want you to be quiet. You talking too much. They want you to pay attention to something. It happens for a reason. What does this mean? The sun. Look. Eight of Pentacles. This damn sure could be something happening at work. The Tower. Look. Eight of Cups. The Empress. Two of Cups. Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Some of you, if you... Sorry, the light is blinking. Oh. Can you see it now? So, what this means, let's break it down. So, you got the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so you got positive news in regards to work. The Tower, Eight of Cups. Somebody here is walking away from work, but it's a good thing for you. Could be like your boss or something like that. You could have really liked this person, but the Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, you're going to end up celebrating because this person didn't really like you. And this, what's going to be revealed is that someone who you may have really liked or had admiration for, whether this is work or in love, who you really like, but they didn't really like you, they're actually walking away. And something about like either you're taking their place or there's going to be something that's celebrated. Or if that's not the case, it's going to be revealed that someone who was like taking like in charge is going to be somebody about to be dethroned. You got the Tower and the Empress. That talks about somebody being dethroned, but it starts off happy for you. Huh. What different situations could this deal with? Let's see. I'm going to get the situations there. Something happened where somebody gets knocked out their tower, knocked off their throne, but it ends in a celebration for you. What kind of situation is this? Is this Gemini? Rest, and you gonna be, look, I told you, you gonna be sleep. Something gonna be wrong with you. Gonna be tired. You're not even gonna be like, you're putting, it's like, damn, it's like the Sleeping Beauty effect. You know what I mean? Teaching and learning. Yeah. Determined. Make sure you don't overwork yourself as well. Confidence. Cycle. You've seen this before. Information. Yeah, you're going to be asleep. Or you're going to be rested or not, like just tunnel vision, just doing what you're supposed to do. Travel. Tunnel vision. So this is happening without your actual doing. This is happening because your presence is just there. And by your presence being there is uncovering the lack of someone else's presence, or lack of someone else's work ethic, or lack of someone else's training or know-how because of who you are. But you are totally unaware of this, Gemini. So that's why they want you to pay attention, because it's like if you really pay attention, you're starting to see it unravel. But it's not necessarily something you're doing on purpose. So there's something you're starting to see unravel, but it's not necessarily something you're doing on purpose. Huh. Dang, Gemini. Let's see. Let's go to the deacons to see if this has to do with the first deacon Gemini, second deacon Gemini, or the third deacon of Gemini. What does this have to do with you guys? Dang. What is this? How does this affect the first deacon of Gemini? If it affects them at all, or just something else happening to them in the next 48. Sleeping Beauty syndrome. Yeah, because, you know, the world was still going around Sleeping Beauty, but everybody was concerned about Sleeping Beauty, but she wasn't concerned about everybody. You know what I'm saying? First deacon Gemini. Nine of Pentacles. You just mind your business. And the Five of Cups. You're not minding your business enough. Some of you here need to start focusing on so some of you could be the person who's about to be knocked off the throne because you're not focused on yourself enough. So some of y'all life is about to crumble, and it could have something to do with your independence because you're not focused on yourself enough. Be mindful of being codependent in this time, first deacon Gemini. I got to get delivered the message. Some of y'all going to dislike me for that, but that's fine. All right, so let's see. What about the second deacon Gemini? What's going on with the second deacon of Gemini? Every message not going to be positive. What about the second deacon of Gemini? What does this have to do with them June 1st to June 10th? Queen of Cups. you're nurturing your kindness and your work ethic and your ability to show up. And so it's like, by you showing up as kind and putting in the effort of actually being kind and being motherly, what it has to do with you is it's showing someone else is non-nurturing, someone else is not caring. It's illuminating how, like, what true kindness is, and it's being illuminated by, you're illuminating someone's phoniness or fakeness by your true kindness. So that's what this has to do with you. Dang. It's like what a true, authentic person is. You're illuminating the falseness of somebody else, because it's like somebody's trying to imitate you, but they're like not doing it right. But you're going to start, if you pay attention, you're like, damn, this person is trying to be like me, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel genuine. It's not genuine. Let's see. What about the third deacon Gemini? Could be a Libra or Virgo. Solar, full moon, Scorpio energy. What about the third deacon Gemini? Ace of Wands and the Page of Swords. So the third deacon in Gemini, you're going to be the one to really watch this take place and see it unfold. It may unfold for you within the next week. You're going to see it next week. When you talk about Wands as fire, the Ace of Wands, so that's Mars. So that's like around Tuesday next week. You're going to see something unfold. Could be an Aries involved, or a Leo with the Strength card, and the Three of Swords and the Hermit. Somebody's not going to be able to keep up their self-discipline, or this act of like trying to be perseverant or ambitious. It's not, someone's going to fall with the Three of Swords because it's going to be too much of a burden for someone to carry. You're going to see the crumbling. You're actually going to be, you might even with the Page of Swords, you're going to be the one to speak out on it. Like, look at this shit here. It's like a, you get the I told you so moment. Third deacon Gemini. All right, y'all. In this part of the reading, what I want you to do, we're going to do a meditative exercise. If you're new to my channel, what this is it's a meditative breathing exercise. While you're doing this breathing exercise, I want you to think of a question you want answered. While you're thinking of the question, I'm going to answer it for you here with the angel answers. So what you're going to do, you're going to take a deep breath through your nose to the count of 4. You're going to hold it to the count of 4. And you're going to release it slowly through your mouth to the count of 6. Okay? So let's go ahead and find your answer. What's the answer for the Gemini collective that they need to know at this time? Answer for the Gemini collective. Whoa. Dang, how many people up in here? Must be a lot. All right, you got perfect timing. You see it? All right. You also have wait. So some of you asked multiple questions, so that's fine. Improving health. Hello, somebody. Staying hydrated. Cutting that fried chicken out, I see. In the near future. No need to worry. And forgiveness. All right, so that all ties back into the reading, to be completely honest. But Gemini, that's been your reading for the next 48. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. Hey guys, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments, what type of readings would you like to see besides the Gemini next 48? I'm going to start trying to implement all signs again on my channel. Let me know what type of readings you want to know. Is it love? Is it career? Is it work? Is it spiritual? Let me know in the comments, all right? You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.